You're listening to the sounds of Salford, from the UK going out to the world.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the sounds of Salford. In for a real treat today. We've gone on the road today and I'm in a lovely part of the world in the lovely house of Jim Mills. Good morning, Jim.
Morning, Ian. Lovely to see you.
Yeah, what a lovely part of the world this is, Jim.
Yeah, that's right. Beautiful place. We're like in the countryside, and also in the town in a way. We're right on the edge, and we're in the fields, and
gorgeous.
Nice views in the morning. See the fox running out. So
yeah, absolutely lovely. I'm glad I'm not doing that garden, but you say Ruth does it, does you?
Oh, the wife does the garden, yeah, but I make a coffee.
Right, so you were born in the 29th of September 1944.
Well, do you know what? I know where you get that from
was wrong, is it?
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
It's the 24th of September.
So you're a bit younger than you.
Yeah.
Bit older.
Bit older, a little bit older, a few days older, what to say.
So you were born in Aberdare, was you?
Aberdare in the Rhondda Valley, yeah.
So where did you go to school? What was your schooling like? Was it?
Well, my mother was from Aberdare, my father was from Cardiff, and although I was born in Aberdare as a baby, we moved down to Cardiff, so I was always brought up in Cardiff. So I went to school in the Ely part of Cardiff, and the first school I went to was a school called Cortoralla, and they only played soccer in that school. It was a junior school, you know, and I ended up playing goalkeeper in school, you know, and I had trialled for Cardiff schoolboys. I don't think I was a very good goalkeeper, but I filled the goal up.
Right, yeah. So he was always a big lad, was you?
So I was always a big lad, yeah. Anyhow, then as I got older, I went to Windsor Clive Secondary Modern School, and the teacher there, my teacher there was a chap called Sid Judd, who played for Cardiff and Wales, a flanker for Cardiff, and he's very famous because he scored a try for Cardiff against the All Blacks, when Cardiff beat the All Blacks in 1954, I think that was. And then the following weekend he played for Wales and scored another try against the All Blacks, and Wales beat the All Blacks.
Yeah.
So in a week he scored 2 tries and beat the All Blacks twice.
Right.
So he was my teacher who got me playing rugby.
So you got you into rugby. So what did you do? Start playing as a youngster at Cardiff?
I started playing, as I say, in Windsor Clive School, and Sid Judd got me tried for Cardiff schoolboys. Then I got into Cardiff schoolboy team, and then just before I left school, I always remember the headmaster calling us into the hall at the end, and he said to me, the headmaster said, sorry to tell you, Mr. Judd has died.
Oh gosh.
Paul said that he was only 30 in his prime, and he died of leukemia, so I was really sick of me that. But he'd arranged for me when I left school to go and play for the Cardiff youth side, and I joined the Cardiff youth side, and in the team with me was Colin Dixon. He was our scrum half, Colin. You know, he's scrum half, Colin. I was scrum half, and we had some good years together. And Colin came up to Halifax when he was 17-year-old. Yeah. So who scouted you for Halifax then when you signed for them? Well, I eventually got in the Cardiff first team. I was playing in the Cardiff first team, and the year I came north, I played about 16 games in a row and hadn't missed a game in the first team. My last game was at Aberavon. At Aberavon, we beat Aberavon. We were undefeated that year, and the likes of Bobby Wambon was playing for. He was playing for Aberavon that night, and. We were playing Coventry, and I was walking up Westcott Street in Cardiff, where the big Gwyn Nichols gates are as you go into the Cardiff Arms Park, as it was then. And I seen this chap across the road, and he walked over and he said, "Hello, Jim." He said, "I won't bother you long." He said, "Just a yes or no. Would you be interested in playing rugby league?" And I thought, what a place to ask me outside the Cardiff Arms Park. So anyhow, I don't know what I said. I just said I might do. Yeah, I might be. So he said, "That's all I want to know," and I carried on. Following week, there was a few directors at my house from Halifax.
And it had to be hush then, didn't it?
Yeah, that's right, and they offered me £4,000, and it was a lot of money then. I could buy 2 houses in Halifax for £4,000. So I decided I'd go north. Sometimes I regret it. I thought I should have stayed and maybe got a Welsh cap or something before I went north, like most lads do. But like Colin Dixon went at 17, you know, I was 19. It was just before my 20th birthday, I came. Yeah, so that was it. I joined Halifax.
And what kind of fee was you on at Halifax? I think Huey said he was on £8 a win at Salford.
Yeah, I think when I joined Halifax, it was £14 for a win.
Oh, big money.
7 for a loss. Away draw was winning money. Home draw was losing money. So they were very kind in them days.
Do you think they should bring that kind of thing back? Do you think that these big player contracts don't? I'm not saying they don't give a toss whether they win or lose, but sometimes you've watched some of these players and you think they don't care whether they win or lose. I'm not for a minute. I don't think they think that. But do you think they should bring some kind of win-loss bonus back to?
Well, I think everybody, when you go out in the field, I think you do your best to win. You know, whether you what money on you want to win the game, because it all adds up in the end. Yeah. So I don't think it would make a huge difference, you know. Yeah. But they're all on different money these days, isn't they? You know, players get bigger bucks, don't they? Bigger bucks than the other fellas.
Big bucks, yeah. So did you play with Huey and Colin at Halifax? Halifax,
yeah. It took a while to get established, you know, because it's a new game, especially for the forwards. It's difficult. And I remember the year I arrived, they won the championship. They beat St Helens at Swinton. Yeah. They won the championship, and I wasn't in that side. I was still, as I say, I was still learning the game. I played in the 18. And then the following year, I got into the first team, and I started playing really well. You know, got into it. You know.
And did you ever think, "Oh God, I've made a mistake here. I should have done this"?
Not really. No. I think when I first went up, you know, I was a bit homesick. You know, you miss your mother's cooking and all that, and
because Huey brought his mother down, didn't he? He brought her down to Salford.
Yeah, did he? Yeah.
She moved to Salford with him.
Yeah, to look after him. Yeah. Huey would be like me, but. The good thing, I had friends like Huey Duffy and Irene in Halifax, who I used to go round their house and have a meal and things like that, and they looked after me really well. You know,
they're a lovely couple.
I think, well, that's right. I think they understood what Huey went through, and I think they tried to make me feel a bit at home. You know.
So Huey met Irene because she lived 3 doors away and had to go to a Red Devils dinner. Where did you meet Ruth? Was she a Halifax girl? Is she?
Well, I met Ruth when I came back from. It was towards the end of my career. Really, I met Ruth, and we met at work. I was working at Bass Charrington,
right?
And Ruth was working there, and that's where.
So that's where you met.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we'll go to one of your first pieces of music here, then, Jim. We've got a bit of Wind Beneath My Wings, a bit of David Alexander, a bit of Elvis, and a bit of Greengrass of Home. What would you like to start off with?
Well, I think The Wind Beneath My Wings. Is
there any meaning to that song?
Well, it is. My daughter I lost at the age of 30 with breast cancer. That's what
so it's played. What was your daughter's name?
Julie.
So we'll play a bit of Bette Midler, just especially for Julie, and Wind Beneath My Wings.
Never have sunlight on your face. my wings, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. Oh, you, the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly so high against the sky, so high I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
So that was the sounds of Bette Midler and Wind Beneath My Wings. Right, in 1968, Jim, you played fleetingly for us. You played 5 games, I think it says. What? How come only 5 games?
Well, I remember when I was playing for Halifax, we played Salford, and that I scored 2 tries against Salford that night, and I had a real good game. I think Mr. Snape thought, and David Watkins was there.
Was he there then, Di?
Yeah, and I played against Di in rugby union, great player, and they asked me to sign for Salford, and I thought, well, Salford's building up a good side. I'll give it a go over there. So I joined Salford, and I didn't play there long. A few of the reasons was the travelling. I mean, there was no M62 in them days, and I was travelling over, and I remember my life was in a bit of a turmoil at that time, and I decided, I'm packing, and I was thinking of going home to Wales, to be quite honest, and then...
Is that when Bradford came in?
That's right, and Harry Wimsey, who was chairman of Bradford, asked me to join them. He said, and it was only down the road from my home, wasn't far to travel for training and everything, so I joined Bradford.
So that was, 1968 for a couple of years, 50-odd appearances for Bradford.
That's
Who was
right.
the coach then?
The coach was Albert Fernley at Albert, which he was my first coach at Halifax
Right,
as well.
right, yeah. From 1970, you went over to Oz?
What happened in 1970, I was at Bradford. I was picked on the 70 Great Britain tour to Australia. And Roy Francis, who used to be the Leeds coach, was coaching North Sydney.
Right.
And he was over on holiday, and he came and see me after a game in the bar and said, Jimmy says, will you come and join my team at North Sydney? He said, we need a big prop forward. He says, and I'll put you on a real good contract,